And we are here with Igor Shoifot and Startup Kotiki just to help young startups to find this light, to find direction in dark room and to succeed. Igor, thank you for joining us today. We launched the race to the US today, and I would love to ask you a few words before start.
Well, Igor, thank you very much for the intro. Much appreciated. And as you see, we have a little, not only startup Kotiki Mafia, but also little Igor's Mafia. There's one Igor and then there is another Igor. So let me try to be helpful. What I'd like to talk about is my experience as somebody who created several startups here, who invested in over 100 startups as an angel and in 80 plus startups as venture capitalists. The most important thing for startups is growth. Nothing is as important. All the startups, especially early stage startups, have a tendency to pay too much attention to the product. And frankly, this may sound paradoxical, but too much attention to the customers. You really need to focus on just one thing to succeed: growth. Everything else should be really the product of fast growth, ability to acquire customers not too expensively, ability to build the right distribution connections, ability to serve the market right, ability to create viral mechanisms so that your users would bring other users, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So really the most important task for anybody is growth. Whenever you're speaking with my kind, and I see Nikolai Oreshkin with us as well. Hi, Nikolai. He is also an investor. So whenever you're speaking with our kind, I should say, Nikolai and mine, keep in mind that there is an old joke that the bankers, and that's also true about venture capitalists, would love to fund your business when you don't need the money. So the same thing with venture capitalists and angel investors to a somewhat smaller degree. When you grow fast, you would have no shortage of possible candidates to fund you. When you don't grow fast, it is extremely hard to pitch to anybody, because basically the mindset of an experienced investor, it's somebody who knows that if a company grows fast, the multiples at an exit would be pretty high. The probability that a company would be acquired would be pretty high. So it's very possible that I would make a lot of money if a company pitching to me is showing triple X, for example, growth per year, right? Because I would know that you guys have the DNA for growth. I would know that everything in the company is really focused on this one thing, growth. So if of this long convoluted speech, you would be left with only one word, that one word should be growth.